Well, 2014 has been a big year for Jake Gyllenhaal. He's ending it by making his Broadway debut in a play called Constellations. And he is getting a lot of award season buzz and nominations already for his latest movie, Nightcrawler. Take a look.
I run a successful TV news business. We film breaking stories. Maybe you saw my item this morning with fatal carjacking.
No, I mean, I don't have a TV, but that sounds cool.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Does it have GPS?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're hired.
Okay.
Jake Gyllenhaal, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, you've already gotten a Golden Globe nomination for this role. Do these kinds of things, those accolades, still mean a lot to you at this point in your career? I know it's good for the project to get attention, but does that recognition feel good?
Of course it does. I mean, this movie was a small movie we made with no intention of any of that, and the fact that it works just first and foremost is such an amazing feeling, and the fact that it gets acknowledged in any way is pretty amazing. But the Golden Globe is even cooler because my sister got nominated too, so that's pretty amazing. So
it's a proud night for your parents, no matter what.
Yes.
Your character, how will I explain him? I mean, I think he's creepy, kind of amusing in a way, pathetic, disturbing, but like real emphasis on the creep factor.
Not as much on pathetic.
Yeah,
more on
just
creep.
Whole lot of creep in this character.
Well, yeah, I think he's disturbing. Yeah, I mean, his intention is. I mean, we always thought of it as a success story. You know, it's the idea of sort of the American dream and a strange guy who fulfills his own dream. And, you know, the world that allows that to happen.
It's interesting because this is the story of the movie, as you well know, is that he's a freelance photographer, one of these cameramen who trolls around the cities of Los Angeles, city of Los Angeles at night looking for car accidents or grisly crime scenes.
Yes.
And a lot of people think this is a commentary on the crassness of the news business. You just called it, he's an American success story. What does that say?
Well, I think that it's true. I think that's sort of the comedy in it. But I also think that really what it's about is less the media than about how we're all complicit in what we consume. That we ask for that. We can blame it on the media often. I think that's an easy way of going. But the movie really is talking about how we create someone like him. Because we empower him, because we watched what we watched.
Cannot but notice a difference between you sitting here today and what we see there. You lost 30 pounds for this role. Yeah. I was thinking about it. You know, there's nothing in the script that demanded that, but obviously you felt that somehow enlightened the character. Why?
Well, I mean, I had this vision of him as a kind of a coyote. It takes place in LA. There are coyotes all over the place. He's scavenging. He's hungry. He's figuratively hungry. He's literally hungry because he doesn't really make a lot of money at the very start of the movie. And I just thought that, you know, that felt like him. And to me, that's how I work. I just get these instincts, and then I sort of vet it through the director, and then we came up with that, and we thought it was a good idea. You know?
As we mentioned, it kind of does thumb its nose at media and the news business, and it's a little bit of a different area, but as somebody who has been the subject of aggressive celebrity news coverage, was it kind of fun to kind of poke that finger in the eye?
Well, I think what he does, what Lou Bloom does, this character in the movie, and then what happens in my life or other people's lives is he deals with life and death, which is, you know, in terms of the other stuff, that's pittance in comparison. And the stuff he goes for is much more intense. So it's not really that for me. It was really just an incredible character. That, I mean, yeah, I guess it bleeds a little bit into that world, but really it's about an extraordinary character for me.
Let's talk about your Broadway debut. I mean, in between everything you've been doing this year. First of all, does it live up to the hype to go on Broadway, to make it to Broadway?
Yeah, it does. It's a real honor. It's pretty cool to be up there.
And I saw the play Constellations last night. We were just talking about it. It's hard to put it into words. I mean, you basically have two people on stage. There's no set to hide behind, but it's really just the story of these two people, how they met, but then it imagines different versions of that first meeting and how that relationship might progress.
Yes, it's a love story. It's a real love story in every different possible universe, you know? All the possibilities that one love can take, and that the world can bring to it, and that the universe brings to all of us. It's probably I think it's really one of the most extraordinary new works in the theater. You know, I was moved by it when I saw it in London, and I'm honored to be in it here. It's extraordinary.
It's incredible to watch, I have to say. I was telling you, I felt like it was a little bit of acting calisthenics, which you guys pull off. It's amazing. You must be, it's incredibly intense, I imagine.
It is, but it gives me a lot of energy, and I'm working with an incredible actress in Ruth Wilson. She's incredible, and so that exchange is always, you know, it's enervating. It doesn't really exhaust you. You get off stage and you're jolted. And I think the audience comes with you. We look at it like we're all getting on kind of a rocket ship, the audience included, before we start. And we go up and we see how far we can go.
Before I let you go, I have to put a picture up of you of your latest role. I think it's in Thor. No, just kidding. You're playing in a movie, Southpaw, about a boxer. And boy, did you inhabit that character.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's a boxer, so I decided to try and do everything I could to become one and to learn that art and that skill as best I could. And
couldn't have been easy, though, to have to transform your body once again.
Well, there's movie hard and then there's life hard. That's sort of, I guess, movie hard, which is pretty fun and ultimately what I love to do more than anything. So that's more love than anything else.
Well, you've lost 30 pounds and you're all jacked up in this one. Can I suggest you do like a rom-com or play an accountant or something in your next role? It'd be easier on you.
I'm taking suggestions, so yeah, I'll take that.
Jake Gyllenhaal, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
By the way, you can catch Constellations at the Friedman Theater through March 15th, and Nightcrawler's in theaters now will be released on Blu-ray on January 27th.